I am talking about the book, The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. I'm going to break down some lines and help you apply it to your situation today. So, I am going to be going back and forth because I've got the screenshots of what it is that I want to specifically relay. So bear with the choppiness. But for those of you who are new here, I'm Tabbie. And for those of you who are not, thank you for taking the time to come back. Now let's get into it. In the book by Neville Goddard called The Power of Awareness, you can actually go on YouTube and listen to the free audiobook, and I highly recommend it. Neville actually says, if you can change your opinion of another, then what you now believe of him cannot absolutely be true, but is only relatively true. So I'm going to say that one more time. If you can change your opinion of another, then what you now believe of him cannot be absolutely true, but is only relatively true. So let's break this down. So for those of you, let's focus this on work, but you can step back and you can expand this onto any other dynamic going on in your life. You can expand this onto your relationships. You can expand this into the dynamics that you have between family members. You can expand this onto how you feel about your kids. And what this is saying essentially is, if something could happen that could change your opinion of somebody, right? Okay, so let's imagine, or a situation. So let's imagine that you are at work and you have an opinion about what those conditions, circumstances, all of that stuff looks like. And you know inside your head, well, if this happened, then I could feel this way. Then that is saying that your opinion of the situation is not absolutely true. That means it is something that can be changed. That means that it is not a fact. That just because you have an opinion, if something could change and then by default change your opinion of that situation or that event, situation, place, person, thing, then what's your opinion of them right now is not absolute truth. And so what I'm here to share with you and shed light on is that if your opinion of something can change, then that does not mean that your initial assumption of that person or that thing or that place was an eternal fact. It was just an assumption that you held at one time. So while you may be having that assumption right now, it can be changed. And here I am wanting to empower you. And these teachings are directly coming from the book, The Power of Awareness. But the key essence is that you have to understand, and I know it is hard to see, but your opinion, your beliefs about why this thing is happening is what is creating the circumstances. So I'm not going to beat you up, and I don't want you to beat yourself up about the assumptions that you had before. All you can do is begin today. And today, you have the power to control your attitude. You have the power to control your opinion. If you are throwing metaphysical or metaphorical stones, judging a situation, a person outside of you, you are sending energy out that only is going to show up like that in the future. I have used this as an example, and I will use it time and time again, but how often have you been thinking thoughts, whether you're thinking them about yourself or you're thinking about them about others, and then literally a situation shows up to reflect back the very thing that you were thinking, be it good or bad, right? Okay, so we're going to use the example of a workplace. So in your workplace, let's say you are absolutely miserable. You have a laundry list of all of the things that make you feel justified in experiencing this reality. You feel, this is the reason I feel this way and nobody can tell me differently. Okay, you're right. All right, you are right. And I'm not pacifying you. I'm not trying to take away from you feeling justified in the reason that you feel the way that you do. Okay. However, if you want your situation to change, if you want to feel better, there is only one redemptive quality. There is only one thing that can redeem the entire situation. It is not an apology from the outside world. It is a change within yourself. Your imagination is the only thing that can redeem the present circumstances, because it is only your imagination, and I know there's facts, but it is only your imagination that is perpetuating the circumstances. How often do you go to sleep at night thinking about all of the things that you hate, that you're scared of, that you're worried about, that you're stressed out about? Guess what? Before you go to sleep is one of the most powerful times that you impress your subconscious mind. And when you impress your subconscious mind, you will continue to experience what you impress on the subconscious mind, okay? So if you want your situation to change, if you want to feel better, think about what it is that you want. So in your workplace, maybe it's more help, less, meetings, more encouragement, more support, more money, whatever it is, okay? Before you go to sleep, instead of spending your time dwelling on the past and the way that things have been, take a moment and say, I'm going to do this as an experiment. I am going to imagine that I have everything. I am in the place that I want to be. I am in my true place. I am surrounded by the people that I want to be. My boss is absolutely amazing. Work-life balance is so wonderful. And you fill in the details. Go to the place. Imagine what it would be like if you got up the next day and you worked and it was exactly the way you wanted. What would be that feeling? Go there in imagination, because let me tell you, you're already going someplace else in imagination anyways. You are probably going to new jobs. You are probably hopping into what the other side of the fence looks like. You're already going to places in imagination all day long while you're hating what it is that's going on in front of you. So intentionally go within, imagine the transformation were to take place, go to sleep in that state. Go to sleep in that state and do this until you start to see the change. This is the first step. The Power of Awareness book, I'm telling you, it is so profound. It will help you see that you have created your reality. But if you don't want to read it, I am going to be breaking it down and bringing it right to you, because there are keys that if you could just let go of the circumstances, let go of the past, let go of beating yourself up, let go of beating other people up, allow yourself to just start from now and decide, this is what I want. And this might be hard for me to fathom, but I'm telling you, as you step into it and as you start to see the results of you holding yourself in the space of what it is that you want, you will see it. And instead of getting excited about it and being like, oh my God, I can't believe this changed. No, of course it changed, because you've been the creator the whole time, whether you realize it or not. We are all operating under the law of assumption and the law of being, whether you're aware of it or not. So I'm here to help you, motivate you, give you steps and tools that you can use starting today and become an intentional creator of your life. Now, there's big topics. We will be discussing it. If you have questions, reach out. You can drop a comment, like, heart. Tell me about your successes. Tell me what you've been thinking about and how it has showed up in your reality. And please remember, this can be applied to all areas of your life. So we will talk about those things more in depth, more specifically as time goes. So I know you're having a great day. Keep shining your light, because the world needs it. Take care.